Yesterday, I was just scrolling through Twitter, putting off my responsibilities because, oh boy, am I tired, when something caught my eye. VRChat had a new post on Twitter, and it surprised me, honestly. VRChat can now be run on SteamDeck. This probably doesn't deserve its own video. Heck, it probably could have been a TikTok, but the second I saw this post, I wanted to talk about it here with y'all, because now we've got a bunch of questions that need answering. Howdy there, y'all. My name is Nuoance. If you don't know what the Steam Deck is, simply put, Steam has created their own console that allows you to play on your Steam library on the go. Not every game is able to be run on the Steam Deck, but quite a few did make the cut, like popular new game Elden Ring, and of course, VRChat itself. One commenter brought up a very good point, asking if the Steam Deck will be treated like a Quest with restrictions on players who use it for their own protection. At this current moment, I've seen nothing more about the sudden reveal minus the announcement itself, which kind of worries me. Usually we get more than a simple Twitter post, right? Any kind of demonstration at the least, or a link to a longer description? Anything! A photo with the Steam Deck showcasing a bunch of avatars in the deep blue world isn't much to go on, minus that it seems for the time being Steam Deck is being treated like a regular PC. One concern that another commenter brought up in retaliation to others is the fear of having another type of avatar and world to be visible through the Steam Deck. I won't get into the specifics of that conversation, mainly because I myself don't fully understand it, but if you are concerned about that possibility, at least right now it seems to be a very low chance, if not improbable, of happening. So rest easy on that. I'll be the first to admit, I know almost nothing about Steam Deck. I know it's a console-like system for Steam games, and that's it. Nobody I know really talks about it. I'm unsure if that's because PC players like to play, well, on the PC, or if it's something else that makes Steam Deck undesirable. I'm curious as to why out of all the updates, changes, and ideas to push through, this was the one that took priority and came from seemingly nowhere. Was it just because the Steam Deck was recently released and VRChat is trying to jump on that buzzword bracket? Or was it as simple as a click of a button, so the transition was mostly harmless and not too time-consuming? Like I said, this isn't a big deal. Something I wanted to talk about though. It's normal for games to want to push themselves further out to get more people to play. I just find it very interesting and would like to see how many new players we get from this. In my opinion, I kind of like the idea. This can give people a way to connect with their VR friends even when they have to leave home, and is much easier to travel with compared to the Quest. Portability is a handheld console's #1 selling quality, and as long as it's done well, it can be an amazing asset. Personally, I have no interest in Steam Deck, at least not currently, only because I'm saving up for more VR-related tech, which brings me to my next point, which is the people who are using it. Steam Deck I'm sure will be used by all sorts of players, but I don't have much faith that the new players will be joining VRChat through that new console. The people who will be using it are either the people who are already integrated within the community and are either using it as a temporary solution from being away from their setup, or because they didn't have a computer strong enough to handle VRChat anymore. If I bought a Steam Deck, my main factor would be based off of all the other games I could play as a console compared to a mouse and keyboard. You can flame me all you want, but I hate using a mouse and keyboard. Give me those controllers. I also like the thought of being able to sit down and watch my friends through desktop mode compared to on my PC. I have very low stamina sometimes, and it always sucks having to get off early to take care of myself. This would be a great middleman measure to still enjoy watching my friends kill each other without forcing myself past my limits. The meat of this bone I wanted to cover is how it's going to affect avatars, worlds, and creators. Here, I want to showcase a world that uses hotkeys on desktop mode to do different things in the world. Is there going to be a place to edit this for Steam Deck? When looking at the price for the console, I noticed that the most expensive option has an exclusive virtual desktop theme, which tells me that somewhere there's going to be a keyboard, or a virtual keyboard. But what if we have buttons and thumbsticks? Can those be programmed by creators to be used in worlds and on avatars? Are they connected? I really hope someone who does end up getting a Steam Deck tries out all these different worlds and different situations to see how the console works compared to regular PC, PC VR, and Quest. Secondly, with the new OSC update, how is this going to be factored in? Our game is filled with creative individuals, and I wonder if there's going to be anything done to connect Steam Deck to VRChat. Maybe people stream from Steam Deck itself to a TV in the virtual world? That'd be pretty crazy. That's the coolest part about this though, is the fact that now we have so many different ways to play and use VRChat. We have the standard PC setup, the tons of different PC VR headsets, the Quest 2, and now a SteamDeck. Nobody can argue that VRChat does make an effort to make the game open for almost any type of player base that is interested in VR. I know that this video is way shorter than what y'all are used to on my channel, but as I said, I just thought it'd be a cool thing to mention and see what y'all think about it. I'm unsure how popular the Steam Deck is or if it was a blocky bust, but at least in VRChat's terms, I highly doubt anyone is going to be rushing to buy a Steam Deck to use for VRChat, and vice versa. As I stated before, it'd be really interesting to see what people come up with ways to integrate the Steam Deck into VRChat, but I have a feeling this was only lightly mentioned because it more than likely isn't going to be a big splash throughout our community. But hey, I've been wrong before, and perhaps we'll see something fresh, new, and creative come out of this decision. I hope you all enjoyed this smaller video for the week, and make sure to take care of yourselves. As per usual, drink your water, eat your broccoli, and have a fantastic day. See y'all in the next video.